Hey, this is Kayla. This is going to be a reading for the collective divine feminines. I'm going to check on immediate past energies, current energies, obstacles, and near future energies that the collective divine feminines need to be aware of. So we'll get started with the immediate past energies. The divine energies, divine source. So show me the energies that the collective divine feminines have been dealing with in the immediate past. Energies divine feminines have been dealing with in the immediate past, please. Okay. 8 of Swords. This is can be self-sabotaging. It's really keeping yourself in a prison of the mind, very confined, keeping yourself in a box, having fears of stepping out of your comfort zones because it may be out of the norm. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I get another card on immediate past energies that divine feminines have been dealing with? Immediate past energies for divine feminines. Show me immediate past energies. Thank you. Okay. I have the Ace of Wands. So for some, in the immediate past, a new spark has been tapped into. Getting like a lot of confidence with that card as well. Maybe really tapping into some inner passions. Really exploring more of your creative side. But it's a beginning. I'm also getting it may be an idea that you have that you want to really start putting your energy into in order to see it grow. Thank you so much, divine energies, divine source. Can I get another card on the immediate past energies for the divine feminines, please? Immediate past energies for divine feminines. So much Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ascended Masters. Show me immediate past energies for divine feminines. Thank you. Okay. We have Fool. The Fool is in the reverse. So this is getting over those fears that's in the headspace and releasing those in order to overcome these challenges and trusting in the process and really knowing that you're being fully supported, you're fully surrounded as you take on this new path that has really sparked motivation, passion, a new idea. But there are some divine feminines that still have a lot of fears into truly surrendering and really stepping into this new path, releasing limiting and old ways of thinking, believing, being, a lot of doubts and uncertainties. Thank you so much. What challenges and obstacles in the immediate past for divine feminines? What were the challenges and obstacles? Thank you. Got the Six of Wands. So the challenge was to overcome the limitations of the mind, the ego mind, coming out of that, and also the Emperor, an ego death, rebuilding new foundations that are more authentic to you, and grounding them here in the physical realm. So a lot of Divine Feminines are recognizing their ego mind and continuing to try to release parts of that. And those of you that are doing that are making room for this Ace of Wands, this new idea, this new passion, this new motivation, this new inner spark to be fully embraced. Because you'll be making room for it the more and more you release. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What about current energies for Divine Feminines? What are Divine Feminines' current energies? Thank you. The Princess of Wands. It's in the reverse. It's in the reverse because the Princess of Wands in the upright, it is a card of movement, and I still feel that a lot of Divine Feminines are still coming out of a lot of fears, a lot of mental conflict, and releasing those attachments, going through the ego death and balancing that back out. But once you do that more and more, as I said, you'll be able to fully embrace this Ace of Wands, and that's going to create a turning point. It's going to, once you're able to fully embrace the Ace of Wands, you're going to start attracting more and more abundance around you, fully stepping more and more into your essence, your light, your power, your confidence. Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I get another card on the Divine Feminine's energies where they are currently? Thank you. The King of Swords. So this is becoming honest with yourself, learning how to face the truth of yourself and be accepting of that, not being over analytical or critical with the truths that you find within yourself, and just keeping that balance. And as you continue on your path, staying true to this Ace of Wands and what it means to you, staying true to that, staying true to your authenticity. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Guardian Angels. Thank you. And the Magician. And this card is coming right underneath the Fool card in the immediate past. So this lets you know that you will overcome the obstacles of the ego death, of releasing attachments, especially within the headspace, and getting over those fears in order to fully step in and begin this new path, knowing that you're fully protected, you're fully surrounded. A lot of you may be seeing sixes. That may be a confirmation for some of you. And once you start along that path, there's going to be some forward movements that starts happening. Just remember to stay true to yourself and remember the lessons that you have learned with the challenges that you faced in the immediate past. Be sure to carry those with you, because they will truly help you accelerate and move forward on your journey. Being authentic and true to yourself is a big message here for the Divine Feminines. Releasing anything that no longer serves you, anything that pertains to the ego mind or the conditioned mind or conditioned way of being. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What obstacles or challenges are Divine Feminines currently facing? Thank you. Right, we have the Tower card. So this goes right along with the challenge in the immediate past when I spoke of the ego death and new foundations being built. That's what the Tower is about. It's about building those new foundations and welcoming change in your life, not being afraid of it, knowing that it's all happening for you and for your highest good. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I get another card on the Divine Feminine's current challenges, obstacles. Another card on the Tower for the Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. The Seven of Wands, it's in reverse. The Six of Wands came out in the immediate past as a challenge, so a lot of you may still not have overcome the challenges in the immediate past, but you're getting closer and closer as you continue embracing your deep inner truths and continue accepting things that are happening and just surrendering to them, allowing them to happen, releasing any fears. And once you get to that point of the Six of Wands card, which is success, it's recognition, it's accomplishing what you've set out to do, then it's time for the Seven of Wands. It's time for you to start really setting up healthy boundaries around you and what you have achieved and attained. And that is your deep inner truths, your deep inner passions, and you want to keep those protected. Definitely. Because those are very sacred. Thank you, Divine Energies, Divine Source. What about near future energies? Thank you. The Hanged Man. Definitely a higher perspective will be gained from all of this. Just stick to following your truths, calling your guides, your angels, ascended masters, Divine Source. Ask them to help you through any heightened states of emotions in order to gain this higher perspective, higher wisdom as the ego continues to break down and stronger, much more authentic foundations are being built. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can I get another card on the near future energies for Divine Feminines, please? Near future energies, Divine Feminines need to be aware of. Thank you. We have the Judgment card. So this is embracing that spiritual, the higher perspective. It can be a spiritual epiphany, but this can also represent a choice. You may have to cut some things out of your life that continue to serve your old ways of being, keeping you in challenging situations, circumstances. But you're pushing up out of all the challenges and coming up to this moment of truth. It's going to be a big moment of truth. And yes, of course, the Ace of Swords. It's that truth. It's that deep inner truth. So Divine Feminine's working very deeply with an inner truth that needs to come to the surface. Light needs to be shown on it. Conditioned ways of being, thinking, behaving, reacting need to be broken down, especially those of the ego mind, in order for you to fully embrace this new path that you're about to set on. That's going to involve you fully stepping into your confidence, your empowerment, your passions, and fully seeing them through. And it's really going to connect to much higher levels of consciousness, perspectives, spiritual epiphanies, and much, much deeper wisdom found within you. At the bottom of the deck is the Death card. So yes, this is a transformational period for Divine Feminines. A lot's being released, a lot's being illuminated. A lot of inner truth, inner wisdom. I know that's the King of Pentacles. It is in the reverse. That is because that truth hasn't yet been understood on a cognitive level. It hasn't fully been realized in order to bring it in the physical realm yet. So you can fully, sit on your throne and be very stable in your truth. So that'll be another turning point. Underneath that, it's going to lead to another level of love, of connection, deepening of a connection. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. This is the Prince of Pentacles in this deck. This is also a spiritual awakening. So a lot's being realized for the Divine Masculine Collective and the Divine Feminine Collective. I want to get an oracle message for Divine Feminines. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Message for Divine Feminines, absolute highest good, in regards to current and near future energies. Message for Divine Feminines, absolute highest good, please. Thank you. Okay, so we got what all is limiting you. That's perfect. It goes right with the Eight of Swords and expansion. You're definitely going through an expansion process, learning big truths about you, about different aspects of your existence, your being. Release of fears and limiting patterns, self-realization, embracing and accepting truth. It's perfect. That's what this reading's all been about. Divine Feminines, you may be very sensitive to moon cycles at this time or in the near future. So just, if you are, know what astrological sign that the moon is in, and whether it's in the waning or the waxing or the half moon period or phases, and that way you'll know what type of energy it is that you need to try to work with and not against. That's beautiful. Beautiful. You may want to check out the reading for the Divine Masculines. I think the Divine Masculines got this card. I think this is at the bottom of the deck. It says, welcome, embody, and emanate unconditional love. Be certain the love you're emanating is in fact unconditional. No bargaining, demands, expectations. Just give and don't expect anything in return. So that's, I'm pretty sure the Divine Masculine reading got that message as well. Check out their reading. Let me know if this helps or resonates. If so, let me know how. I'm sending so much love, so much light.